Hello everyone and welcome to the fourth race of the Nr2003 Valvoline Cup Series, and it's going to be here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the fabulous Las Vegas 400. After the third race of the season at Auto Club, Jeff Burton put on a clinic, dominating that race, giving him his first win of the season. And for the point standings, Greg Biffle has taken over the points lead away from Micah Waltrip, who's held the points lead for the first two races of the season. And Ryan Newman, who's on the pole for this race, he's in second place in points, 8 points behind Greg Biffle. So let's see how he will do this race. It's going to be a 27 lap race around here at this mile and a half at Las Vegas, Nevada, so it should be a good one. Ryan Newman and Ricky Craven are on the front row. They're going to be leading the field to the green flag. The pace car is about to pull off in the pit road. Let's get ready to roll the dice here at Las Vegas. The green flag is out, and we're racing at Las Vegas. Already 3 wide as they enter into turns 3 and 4. That's Jeff Burton, Mark Morin, and Ricky Craven. Ryan Newman's going to lead the first lap here at Las Vegas. Ryan Newman with a pretty good lead on Ricky Rudd and Jeff Burton. My goodness, there are many rows that are already 3 wide. My goodness, guys, it's just lap 3. You don't need to be this aggressive. Here comes Matt Kenseth to second place. And Tony Stewart to his inside. Tony Stewart taking over second place now with help of Michael Waltrip. Ryan Newman still with the lead. Tony Stewart left the bottom open. And Michael Waltrip has taken over second. Now here comes Robbie Gordon and Dave Blaney into the picture. Ricky Craven still in 3 wide middle. He's been in the middle of a 3 wide situation ever since the first lap. Doesn't matter if it's the top, bottom, or middle. He's been in a 3 wide situation ever since the beginning. Now here comes Dave Blaney and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Jr. up to second place with Bobby Labonte right behind them. In fact, with the Labonte brothers right behind them. Ryan Newman has led the first 5 laps here at Las Vegas. So many people 3 wide, oh my goodness. Oh, and they're wrecking already back there. I believe that was Tony Stewart who hit the wall at the back. They're going to be racing it back towards the line for the caution. And Ryan Newman is going to lead him towards the caution flag. That's the first caution of the race on lap 6 or lap 7. Let's take a look at what happened to bring out the yellow. I'm not sure what we're about to get ourselves into. So here we are in turns 1 and 2 with Tony Stewart. Oh, he got clipped from Kenseth. Hard into the wall he goes. Around goes Jeff Burton, Jeff Gordon, and many others were involved in that wreck. Tony Stewart obviously got the worst of it. Here's a view. Yeah, Tony Stewart took a hard lick on the outside wall. Valvoline was involved, Scott Wimmer was involved, Kenny Schrader also involved. No one really with that much damage. Obviously, a bunch of people got damaged, but not a lot. You see Jeff Brennan with side damage. Let's go along here with Tony Stewart. He just got clipped from Kenseth, got into Kenny Wallace, and hard into the wall he went. Got a tap from Hermie Sadler and Jimmy Spencer. That's going to be the end of his day. We're along with our points leader, Greg Biffle. He was partially involved in the wreck, just got squeezed a little. Apart from that, he made it through fine, so he's still allowed to drive. On board with Jeff Gordon. Yeah, he was just collected, nowhere for him to go. Missed hitting the inside wall, so that's good for him but I believe he did get some front end damage. The pace car is about to pull off on the pit road. We're about to go green once again. Ryan Newman is your leader. Bobby Labonte second. Jeremy Mayfield third. Jeff Green fourth. And Dale Jr. fifth. Green flag is in the air and we're back racing. Jeremy Mayfield making his way up to second place. You see Dale Jr. and Johnny Benson working together on the inside, making their way up front. And Earnhardt Jr. making his way towards second place with Johnny Benson right behind him. Ryan Newman has a good lead, but once Junior gets to him, he might pull a move, and Junior might go to the lead. Or Benson is just gonna pass him before Junior can make the pass on Newman himself. Benson up to second place. Here comes Terry Labonte. And Elliott Sadler out of nowhere. Now he's up front. Ricky Craven, who started on the outside pole, he's making his way up to the front once again on lap 14. And Elliott Sadler is going to get forced to the high side. Ricky Craven up to second place. The ones who started 1-2 are 1-2 right now. But not for long. Now here comes Mark Martin with Ricky Rudd right behind him. Mark Martin up to second. Oh, and Ryan Newman was not able to get cleared of Mark Martin. He left the bottom open, and now Mark Martin's up to the lead. Oh, but he's leaving the bottom open, and Ricky Rudd's gonna take it. He's gonna go to the lead here at Las Vegas with Jeff Green right behind him. Oh, but he left the bottom open for Jeff Green, and he took it. Jeff Green, with Jerry Nadeau right behind him, he's going to be able to go to the top spot. And they're starting to form 3 wide back there. Dale Jr.'s in 3 wide middle with 2 other drivers, not quite sure. And here comes Jerry Nadeau in the 01 U.S. Army Pontiac. He's up to first. Oh, a little bit of contact between Junior and Steve Park and Terry Labonte as they came off of 4. Don't know exactly what happened there, but it looked like they were about to wreck. And Robbie going to the lead. Jeremy Mayfield's going to shove Bobby Labonte out of the inside line. Now Jeremy Mayfield up to second, and now here comes Dave Blaney making it 3 wide on Mayfield and Labonte, and now he goes up to second, but here comes Dale Jarrett peeking on the inside of Blaney, and he's also going to make it 3 wide at the bottom. Oh, and there's a spinner. Many ones spinning around. That's Ricky Craven, Mark Martin, Johnny Benson. Many others involved. That's going to be another caution here on lap 19. Robbie going to let him do the caution. And as these guys slow down, we're going to take a look at what happened to bring out the second yellow here in Las Vegas. So as they come into turns 3 and 4, you see Ricky Craven in 3 wide middle. Oh, it was actually Newman and Mark Martin that got it started. They just got each other hooked and started the wreck from there. Oh, Sadler up and over. Many others over went into the air. I believe that was Kevin Harvick. As we go along here, and not Ricky Rudd and Elliott Sadler's view, he's just trying to dodge the wreck but gets slightly tapped from Newman. He's trying to avoid the wreck and gets absolutely plowed by Kevin Harvick. My goodness. Let's go on board here with Kevin Harvick, who was the one that got into Elliott Sadler. Oh my goodness. He also got hit into from behind. That was Jimmy Spencer who hit him. He didn't go upside down, luckily, unlike Elliott Sadler. On board here with Elliott Sadler, who was the one that went up and over. You just see him trying to avoid the wreck. He gets tapped a couple of times by Newman, and then just gets clobbered by Harvick going up and over, and there goes the camera. Here we are on Ryan Newman's view, who was the one that caused the wreck. He clipped Mark Martin, and they both came into some cars, and then it just went on from there. And that's what caused Sadler and Harvick going into the air. Sadler going up and over. As they're at 1 to go already before they go back green. The pace car is going to pull off in the pit road. Robbie Gordon's going to lead him to the green flag. He's got Dale Jarrett right behind him. Green flag back in the air. Dale Jarrett's looking on the high side of Robbie Gordon. Now looking down low, but Michael Waltrip's down there. Are they going to go 3 wide? Yes, they will. They're going to go 3 wide for first place. Here in turns 1 and 2, Michael Waltrip's going to take over the lead away. And here comes Dave Blaney and Steve Park. Michael Waltrip blocking Dave Blaney. We've only got a few laps to go here at Las Vegas, so he better block all he can to secure his position. It's gonna be 3 laps to go next time by. Here comes Kurt Busch to the bottom. He's gonna make it 3 wide for second place. Oh, and there you go. Oh, Steve Park on his side into the wall. That's gonna be another caution. And this race will end under caution. Michael Waltrip has won here at Las Vegas. Steve Park on his side. Up against the wall. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a hit by Steve Park. I hope he's okay. Oh my goodness, what a hit. As they head in towards turn 3 and 4, Kurt Busch made it 3 wide. Oh my goodness, wow. What a hard leg by Steve Park. Does he get hit again? Yes, he did. By Johnson. Oh my goodness! Johnson, the body and Schrader went up and over as well. Here's another view. Man, this race has just been insane. Del Jarrett clipped Dave Blaney, and then Steve Park had nowhere to go, got him into the wall and put him on his side. Johnson just covered him, and look at Schrader, Labonte, and Johnson up and over. And you thought Elliott Sadler going up and over was crazy. Let's take a look here at Jimmy Johnson. You see him going to the apron trying to avoid the rack, but just had nowhere to go. Gets hit. Oh my goodness. Johnson went up and over, made the most barrel rolls. My goodness. On board here with Steve Park. You see him in the middle lane because he was in the middle of a three-way situation. Just gets hooked into the wall and gets squeezed into the wall by Bobby Labonte, making him go on his side. Then you see him getting clobbered by Johnson. Here we go on Jimmy Johnson's view. Trying to avoid the rack, but knowing Kenny Walls was on his outside, he just had nowhere to go. Clobbered Steve Park. Then gets hit by Schrader and then just goes up and over. Wow, what a ride by Jimmy Johnson. Here we go on Bobby Labonte's view. As you see Del Jarrett clip Dave Blaney, and he just also gets clipped by Del Jarrett. Getting hit by the points leader Greg Biffle. He thought it was over, but no, he just gets hit by Kenny Schrader. And he goes up and over. Not as many times as Johnson, but still a wild ride. On board here with Kenny Schrader, you see him already having damage, so he was already in one of the previous racks. He was the main cause of the three cars going up and over. Clobbers Johnson and then the Bonnie, and then he just goes up and over as well. My goodness. What a wreck. What a race this was. First wreck, multi-car wreck. Second wreck, one car up and over and one car into the air. And the third and final wreck had 4 cars up and over, 1 car on their side up against the wall, and 3 cars go on their roofs. Wow. This race will end under caution, obviously, after that third wreck. Michael Waltrip is your winner here at Las Vegas for the fabulous Las Vegas 400. This will mark his second win of the season. Not sure how he feels about winning this race after all the chaos that has happened in this race. Let's take a look at the top 10 here after Las Vegas. Michael Waltrip, your winner. Kurt Busch, second. Steve Park, third. Ricky Rudd, fourth. Terry Labonte, fifth. Robbie Gordon, sixth. Dale Jr., seventh. John Andretti, eighth. Jeremy Mayfield, ninth. And Ward Burden will round up the top 10. Here are the point standings after Las Vegas. Michael Waltrip reclaims the points lead. Greg Biffle is in second, behind by 42 points. Kurt Busch is in third by 81 points. Jeff Burton fourth by 87 points. And Ryan Newman in fifth, behind by 88 points. Wow. And that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope everyone enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is Racing Fan 24842 here, and we will see you guys in the next race at Chicagoland.